and thank you for tuning in to Embrace My Melanin. It's your girl Rochelle. In today's video, yes, as you saw by the title, I am going to be doing a review on the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation, okay? I actually picked this up a while ago, like maybe a couple weeks after it first launched. You know your girl, she be late, she be working 2 jobs still, and you know, she be doing what she do. However, I'm still going to let you guys know what I think about this particular foundation. Now, if you would like to see what my thoughts are on this particular foundation, please keep on watching. And if you have not already subscribed to my channel, listen, your girl is a little MIA-ish most of the time. However, okay, if you like me just a little bit, please go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. Please and thank you. Alrighty then, so we have the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. I put mine up in the shade 4R76. I picked it up when I was out of town. I went on a little day trip down to Jacksonville, Florida. I'm like 2 hours roughly away from Jacksonville. So I went down there to an actual Sephora store to pick this one up, and here it is right here. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad at all. Okay, so I'm going to be using that today. I'm actually going to moisturize my skin again because I moisturized it maybe like a couple of hours ago, but it still looks good. It still looks good, so I'm a little conflicted on whether I should moisturize it again. I use the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream right here, and this is my first time using it. It's one of those products I picked up with the Makeup Forever foundation, and so far I can actually say that I really and truly like it. I really and truly like it, but I had to pick up the, like, you know, the little travel size, the little, you know, the little temptation area that they got right there by the register. I picked it up there, you know, because I wasn't about to spend for the big jumbo jar because it's Charlotte. It's Charlotte. Charlotte's expenses, you know. However, let's continue, okay? But I am going to prime my face with, of course, the One Size Secure the Blur real quick. Alrighty, so we're going to be going in with the foundation here. And it has a little pump on it. I'm pretty sure you guys probably have seen plenty of reviews right now, but you know. Come on. Okay, I'm just gonna do a pump and a half right there. Alrighty then, and just going to, not a bad shade. Then let's go in and see what it do. Okay, so I just finished this side of my face, and y'all, skin, whoa, like it blurred out my pores. At first I thought it was just a little bit too dark, but when I really started blending it just blended beautifully, but it's very much so a skin finish, a skin-like finish. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Like, wow. And I think I really did a really good job with this being very close to my natural complexion. Of course, like, you know, you got your highlighted shades, the highlighted areas of your face that are going to be a little lighter, but overall, not a bad shade at all. Not a bad shade at all. So, so I will say this, it's more of a medium coverage. It's I would say more probably a light to medium coverage, because I really had to build up over here on this side of my face where my hyperpigmentation and scarring is. And I also have this more recent blemish right here in my cheek, right here at my cheek right here, that I really had to build it up on. So, and it's still more so of a medium finish because I can still see my my scars down here. But I did, like I said, I didn't pack on the makeup because pretty much I try my best not to do that, okay? So what I'm going to do is I am going to go and finish up this side of my face, and I'm going to also see if I could build it up just a little bit more on my my jawline, okay? So yes, woo, Lord have mercy. Okay, so here is my face after finishing up here. Okay, I will say that I did build up just a little bit more on my jawline, and I can say this, it is buildable. It still gives a beautiful skin-like finish. It's just, when I say gorgeous, y'all, I mean just a gorgeous finish. Okay, I think I could have probably went like maybe a shade lighter, or I could do I'd probably do a little bit correcting when I go into highlight. But overall, I'm not mad at the shade. I'm not mad at the shade at all. It very much so is a little bit closer to my chest my chest color. So I'm not mad at it. My chest is just a little bit lighter, but I'm not mad at it, okay? So overall, so far, doggone it, this is, I will say this is the first Makeup Forever product that I have ever tried. No, that's not tried. That I have ever purchased with the hopes that it would do me right. I'll say that, okay? Because the last Makeup Forever HD that they had, I didn't like it. I did not like it at all. At all. I tried it. I got a sample of it. This was before I started my channel. I got a sample of it. I heard so many people hyping it up. It wasn't for me. It wasn't for your girl. So I was like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and, you know, just step away from that. Hopefully they bring something else out. And I think they brought out something good. I truly think they brought out something good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, finish my face, and I will be right back. And here I am. Here is the final look right here. Okay, I will say this, it is late in the day. It is 5 o'clock, right? Really? It is 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It is 5:03. Now, mind you, I started putting on this face around about 4 o'clock-ish, the top of 4 o'clock when I started putting this on. So I've had this on roughly for about an hour, at least the foundation, my base. I've had it on for about an hour, okay? So we're working with that. I'm actually about to head off to work. You know, Girl, gonna be gone for at least a good 6-7 hours. But I will be back. You guys will probably roughly be seeing me around about midnight. 1 o'clock in the morning, midnight, okay? But I will be back. Several hours for myself and just precious, precious seconds for you, okay? Look at this face. Yes. I'll be back. Okay, and here I am. I am back, and here is my face. Right here. It has been hours, guys, since you guys last saw me. It is now 1:03 in the morning. Crazy enough, I think the last time you guys saw me, it was like 5:03 in the afternoon. Okay, so it's been like a solid 8. Yeah, it's been 8 hours, exactly 8 hours since you guys last saw me. That was a coinky dink because I am just getting home from work, okay? But here is my face, as you can see right here, okay? Now, of course, as you can see, I'm oily. I'm an oil slick. Hi, if you are new here, I have dry combination skin, of course, where I get oily in my T-zone. And as you see here, I am oily in my T-zone, okay? Forehead, nose, chin, and cheeks, oil slick, okay? However, okay, outside of that, those areas that I expect to be oily, not too bad. Not too bad right here, you know, on the sides and even underneath my eyes right here. Not all that bad. Not bad at all, truthfully. And even with my cheek area, that's not even that bad. I know it looks kind of bad here if you're seeing it on camera. It looks kind of bad, but really and truly the worst part of it is in my center, but my cheeks are truly not that bad, okay? Now, one thing I will say, I did find this out, and I didn't mention it earlier, okay? This foundation comes available in 40 shades, retails for $43. Of course, if you was smarter than me, you would have waited until the VIB sale and would have got it for anywhere from 10 to 20% off. And this foundation also is a natural finish, long wearing, best for all skin types, medium coverage, waterproof, and a liquid formula. Now that waterproof, I did not know about that ahead of time. I did not prove that theory out. I just didn't, you know, because I don't be spraying water on my face unless it rains, and I don't be doing that. Like the sky be doing that, you know, nature, you know, but I digress. Anyway, now one thing, like I said earlier, it did prove to be medium coverage, but it did prove to be buildable, okay, because I cannot see or can barely see any of my scarring here on the side of my face here. So I did build it up, and it does prove to be buildable for me without getting cakey or anything like that. I will say that, okay? Now, overall with this particular foundation, very natural skin-like, and if I'm not mistaken, it said, lasts up to, covers imperfections for up to 24 hours, powered by a micro skin system that syncs with the skin for a true to skin finish. That is most definitely true. If you like a natural skin finish, you are going to absolutely love this foundation. I was so in awe when I put it on. It was literally my skin, but better. It was absolutely beautiful. I think I did pretty good with choosing a shade. My shade, like I said, was 4R 76, which actually is called Cool Ebony, and it's described as a very deep skin tone with red undertones, okay? And one thing I was really happy about was that it wasn't too red in undertone. If I'm not mistaken, when I purchased this, because I did purchase it in store, I was torn between this shade and a lighter shade, and I chose this shade because I felt like this shade would just do a little bit better on me, you know, but of course it matches my overall shade and not just my center shade. For me, I just prefer to go darker than lighter in my opinion. That's just my preference. I like to have a shade that's more of my skin tone than anything. Usually I go darker than lighter. Just a preference, just my preference, okay? But they do have 40 shades available, and from what I can see right here, they have, if I'm not mistaken, they have 2 or 3 shades darker after my shade, okay? So they do have a very nice shade range, okay? So overall with this particular foundation so far, hands down, I love it. But here is the test for myself, okay? It's been 8 hours. If you've been watching me for a little while, and if you haven't, I'm about to tell you something new. I don't go 8 hours without refreshing my makeup, okay? I would say roughly, for me, it's a good 4-5 hour mark before I start to clean up just a little bit, okay? So I'm just gonna real quick take my brush that I used earlier, and I'm just gonna blot in the oily areas. And I'm gonna start on my forehead because, good goodness, this thing is shiny. Okay, so let's just see. No extra product on this brush or anything, I'm just going to just, okay. And it did take some of the shine away. It didn't take it all. It didn't make it flat and matte. It just took some of that shine away. And it looks really, really good. Still a natural skin, beautiful finish, okay? Let's go to the chin. Yep. Ooh, that cleaned up on the cheeks really, really good. And like I said, my cheeks aren't even really and truly that bad at all. Oh, side note, sorry. If you guys checked out my last video, the One Size Beauty cheek clapper and Made for Shade, you know, the blush trio and the bronzer trio, the blush is still coming through. The blush is still coming through, boo. Patrick, darling, thank you. I just want to say that because I said I was going to get back with you guys on that one, okay? But let's do the last one, which is my nose. Look at that. Oh, that was done very well. Okay. So if you ladies and gents, for those of you gentlemen in makeup, okay, if you're anything like me and roughly like if you go on your lunch break and like I said, around about that 4-5 hour mark, that 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock lunch break, if you're anything like me and you want to just go ahead and just do a quick pat down and get some of that excess oils off your face, most definitely, it cleans up beautifully. Look at that. Look at that. Just still fresh and beautiful. Still just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Oh my goodness. This one right here. Out of all of the ones, and mind you, I have not tried that many foundations this year. I think I've tried maybe 4, maybe 5 foundations so far this year. And I got plenty more to go because I have foundations that I have not tried yet. Reviews coming. They're coming slowly. They're coming surely. All right. But most definitely, I think, like I said, maybe 4 or 5 foundations that I've tried so far this year. But the foundations that I prefer, the medium coverage, natural finish, this is number 1 for me. This is number 1 for me. If you want a good quality skin light, just beautiful finish, the ones where people be like, ooh, is you wearing makeup? Right here. This is absolutely amazing. I loved it. And hey, like I said, 8 hours. Easy cleanup. Just take a little dry beauty blender, you take your blotting papers and it cleans up and you still look flawless and beautiful. Hey, what more do you want? we ask for more? Of course we could, but you know, let's not push it and ask and not receive. Just saying. Okay. But that is it. That is all for this video. I thank you guys so much for watching. Please, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below, please, and thank you. And if you like me just a little bit, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and please continue to stay safe